They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fat Boy, but you can call me Walt. Walt J. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go. That boy crazy. Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for Grease. Savage make them girls free. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fat Boy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find that new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, Fat Boy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fat Boy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the Czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, a little tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Bailing out the game, but don't call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer. In the words of my brother Dedra Hicks, positive vibes only. All right, let's take off, my reviewer's hat. Not literally, because I ain't got no haircut, so I'm gonna leave this hat on. I wanna talk about a criminally underrated fragrance, but rightfully so, because it is arguably, in my opinion, one of the biggest disappointments, if not the biggest disappointment in all of fragrance that are specifically catered towards men. And that is none other than Jimmy Choo Man. We got that big boy. When it comes to just masculine fragrances, this is it. You got some sweetness in here. You got some fruitiness in here. I fell in love. This was a love at first sight with this one right here. There's some, it's not like pineapple, but pineapple leaf. There's some suede, pink pepper, patchouli, some lavender. It's musky. It's just super masculine. It's just a super masculine that smells amazing. But it lasted about as long as the majority of Mike Tyson's fights did in his early part of his career on the way to being who we know as Iron Mike Tyson. This is in that family, not because it smells similar, but just the DNA. The Coach New York, the Blue Day Chanel, the Versace Dylan Blues. This is the everyday, dumb reach, easy to grab, easy to wear, the ultimate wear it to work fragrance. Whether you're a janitor, whether you're a bus driver, whether you work in a call center, whether you're a manager at a bank, whether you're a lawyer, whether you work in IT like me, whether you're a teacher, you could have worn it to church, you could have worn it to the movies, you could have worn it to the gym. This had the potential, and I blame Jimmy Choo for this. This had the potential to really, really, really be one of those ones. And the reason I'm so upset about it is because I hate things that have potential. I don't hate people with potential because I think I have not reached my fullest potential, but I'm trying. And I feel like Jimmy Choo, when it came to this, they didn't try. They kept doing dumb stuff. They put out the extreme, they put out ice, they put out aqua, or they put out the intense ice aqua. And this year they had the audacity to release Jimmy Choo Man Extreme. It's in a red bottle. This was released in 2014. I used to do damage with this. I'm gonna tell you how long ago I had. First of all, you can see the dent. You know what I'm saying in this. But I used to wear this with the old oils I used to get from the beauty supply store. You see that right there? What that say? The Jimmy Choo Man type smells just like it. This was really the only, hack to really make this thing last. Still smells amazing. To make this thing like Jimmy Choo Man, they got blue, you got ice, you got blue, you got aqua, just stupid stuff. And that was the hack to really make that thing last. Just a super masculine, terrific, fresh, musky, mass appealing fragrance. That said, hey, We like what Blue Day Chanel did. We like what Chanel did with Blue Day Chanel. We like what Versace did with Dylan Blue. Here we go. And I think people were going to be like, okay, Jimmy Choo is about to be, you know, one of those surprising houses. And then they did everything but come out with an EDP. All they had to do was do the same thing that Chanel did. Chanel came out with the EDT for Blue Day Chanel. They dropped the EDP and then they dropped the parfum. They literally didn't have to reinvent the wheel. They just kept putting out all of these pointless flankers. This DNA was fine. We just needed it reformulated so it can last longer, so it can project more. Women they love fresh, masculine, musky scents, man. And this one worked, especially with that oil. This was great. This is one of those ones, man, cougar alert. Just compliment, mass appealing. Oh my God, you smell amazing. You smell good. Come in for a hug. Don't want to let you go. Before I let you go away, can I get a kiss goodnight? You know, or that before I let go. You know, that type of energy. Y'all know that was a breakup song, right? It's funny how we dance to that, especially at weddings. But shout out RIP to one of the GOATs. But Frankie Beverly, man. But yeah, that's actually a breakup song for those of you who don't know. But yeah, I'm so disappointed because y'all are cheap. Y'all, and I feel like Jimmy Choo was like, we gonna put all of our energy into our perfumes, our feminine, our female products, because they got all kind of stuff. They got EDPs. I think they just came out with a parfum. They got the I Want Yous and they smell good. But y'all cheap. And y'all had the potential. If you was lacking money, you just should have called one of us. Nah, because I ain't got it. I went on to other things. But it really had the potential, and I'm disappointed because, again, not super complex, super linear, super simple. It just checks off the box. Does it smell good? Great. Yes. Can you wear it anywhere? Yes. Is it super versatile? Yes. Can you just about pull this off in any season? Yes. Lighter on the sprays in summer, but it's kind of hard to say that because it's like, I mean, you was gonna have to spray it up to make it last anyway. But super, like, again, criminally underrated, but deservedly so. And I blame the company's fault. It took y'all 10 years to come out with an EDP. Has anybody, it's in the red bottle. It's in the red bottle. It's Jimmy Choo Man Extreme. I'm gonna go check it out. I think it's at Macy's, even though I haven't seen it, but they say it's at my local Macy's. I want to see how close it is. I've smelled the Intense. I've smelled Blue, Aqua, Man. I smell Ice. I've smelled all of them. And I'm like, you had one job in 10 years. Like, y'all let this DNA go to waste? Disappointed. But still, nonetheless, definitely at discounters, you can probably find this, especially the smaller bottles, around like $30, $35 or whatever. Please don't buy this from, don't get caught up and buy this from like Ulta. Especially Ulta. Ulta is good for getting you trapped with some Coach and some Jimmy Choo and some Mont Blanc fragrances that you can get for 60% cheaper on discounters. I'm not saying they're bad, because I think they're great starter fragrances. This is what I call a nice starter fragrance. If somebody, they're not really into fragrance like that and you want to get them introduced, that's a nice gift. Get them hooked and be like, oh my God, that smells good. All right, now this is a great way to teach people about formulations. Eau de colognes and eau de toilettes and eau de parfums and parfums and extraits and pure parfums and all of that. That's a great example. Because somebody's like, man, this smells amazing, but I feel like it doesn't necessarily last the whole day. Exactly. And that's why we needed an EDP, because the DNA was just amazing. But I just wanted to say that, man. Again, I just wanted to say that. Huge disappointment. Because I absolutely love this scent. Patchouli in there. Just a nice, fresh, clean, musky male fragrance. That I think, honestly, again, you had Blue Day Chanel. You had Dylan Blue. And then I think this one was the next one. that was like, we here. And Jimmy Choo just kind of dropped the ball. They just they kept coming out with all these flankers, and it's like, no, bro, just don't reinvent the wheel. Put your own spoke in it, go with what works, and just make it better. So, I mean, how do y'all feel? I mean, this is not new, you know what I'm saying, to the community. I've had this bottle forever. So I'm revisiting a lot of things, you know, in my collection that I haven't talked about, don't talk about enough or whatever. And every once in a while, I'll still pull it out, pause, you know, and I'll spray it or whatever, you know, just to bring back those memories. But yeah, you let me know how you feel. What is your most disappointing fragrance? Not because it smells bad, but just because it left you wanting more. You know what I'm saying? It left you wanting more. Like I said, I don't really want to review this. You know, I don't want to tell you how the patchouli really comes. No, it's like, yo, it smells good. It does what it's supposed to do. But again, I wish there was so much more to this. But hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. Go ahead and click that bell so you can be notified every single time I post new content to the channel. And I'm like, do y'all enjoy this? Do y'all enjoy this taking off the reviewer hat? Some people want you to talk about the fragrance and talk about the notes and talk about the breakdown and the accords and the longevity. Some people like this type of content. I've tried to give a mix of both, if you've noticed, but some of y'all say I talk too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, can you have your cake and eat it too? I don't know, but holla at your boy. Let me know, you know, what you think is your biggest disappointment. How you feel about Jimmy Choo? Do you think could they possibly bounce back? Like Jimmy Choo, holla at me, man. Get at me, man. Holla at me, man. Like holla, ring my phone. Holla at me. Let's have a conversation so I can tell you. Let's make Jimmy Choo great again. How about we do that? How about we do that? Until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.